This is Josh Amick from the Daily Interlake and the Keeping Score podcast, and I'm here with Christian Kirtley, the Range Riders' all-time leading home run hitter. And so, we talked a couple of games ago, and you were saying that what the keys were for that Missoula series, and what do you think kind of went wrong with that series?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things, I guess you could say. But I know we talked earlier, and it was slow the game down, win one pitch at a time. And I think we didn't do that good of a job at that. I mean, honestly, simple to it. We just have to play better. We have to hit better. We have to pitch a little bit better, and everybody's just got to kind of pull from the same side of the road.
Is there any change in as far as the clubhouse vibes go with having a tough series against a team that you guys are you're trying to chase, or is it on to the next series and just stay focused?
I would say that it's on to the next series and stay focused. There is a little bit more of like, hey, trying to pick each other up and make sure we're, hey, don't, I know we had a tough week, but it's okay. Like, it's the game of baseball, so let's get going here. So that kind of vibe. But yeah, it's not like down or bad or anything in there. So yeah.
Kind of pivoting more towards about you. That week when you were the Pioneer League Player of the Week, you had that game where you hit 3 home runs. I think you finished with 6 on the entire week. Have you ever had a hot streak like that in your career before?
I mean, I've definitely been hot, but I think that game I had 10 RBIs, 3 home runs, and then I hit 3 more home runs. So I don't know, probably not. No way. I mean, I've definitely been hot before, but that was the hottest for sure. That was good. That was a good week.
Was that whole week, was it something different? I know a lot of baseball players talk about how important it is having a clear backdrop at certain fields. I know you did all that on the road. Was there just something about the ballpark, or just how you felt that week? What was the main thing in that successful week you really went off?
I mean, honestly, I didn't. It's not like I woke up and I was like, "Dang, I feel great today." I just kind of same day as always, rolled into the park, collected a couple hits, and they just happened to go out of the yard, and I was like, "Sweet, let's go." And then as you go from there, you start gaining that confidence, and you're like, "Oh yeah, these guys ain't getting me. There ain't no way." So you just kind of build and it snowballs like that, and you just got to try and keep that momentum rolling for the next couple weeks.
Now, be honest with me. When you got 2 dingers already under your belt, are you going up there like, I'm trying to hit this one out too, or is your plate approach always stay the same no matter what? You're not looking at individual stats, or where you bat in the lineup, or you also trying to drive the ball no matter what too?
Well, in that specific scenario, I had 2, and we were down by 1, and I think I was the leadoff hitter of that inning. And by that I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. So I'm like, you know what? We're looking to drive this ball in the air. Mm-hmm. Like, if I miss, it's got to be in the air. And I just so happened to crush it in the air, and it went out for my 3rd one, and I tied the game. So, I mean, I can run a little bit, but if I hit a single there, we need to get something going. So a double or a home run there is ideal for us. So yeah, I was trying to get the ball in the air.
Speaking of scenario based, there was a game last week where you guys are down your final out. You're down 3 runs. You hit the game tying 3-run home run. Is that plate approach is just I'm going yard or I'm swinging for the fences no matter what when you're down your final out, or you still just trying to move on to the next hitter?
Same kind of scenario. I'm trying to drive the ball in the air. I hit home runs. I know how to hit home runs, so I know that's definitely in my bag. If he throws me a fastball where he threw it to me, that's where I was looking. I know it's going over the fence and I'm tying this game. So, I mean, if he throws it somewhere else and I try, fight it off or work my at bat and try to keep the inning alive. But I mean, down to our last strike, 2 outs, we're down by 3 with your home run hitter up. He's got to do something there. You know what I'm saying? So.
I spoke to Fletcher earlier in the season when I was just getting familiar with this team, and he was saying that he believes that you're one of the top hitters in the entire Pioneer League. Has that always been the kind of role you have been in, or is that something that just has developed over time after your time at UC Santa Barbara? Did you kind of like start, like I spoke with Mason, and he was saying kind of at his age 25, he knows his body, he's getting more stronger? Are you kind of in that same position, or have you always been a long ball hitter, middle of the order type of guy?
I've definitely been more of the middle of the order type of guy. I would say in college that I definitely wasn't as good as I am now. Then it goes with what Mason's saying, just getting older and understanding what's going on and experience, all that stuff helps. Yeah, in college, I mean, I definitely did not hit as good as I should have in college. I was still middle of the order bat, still had some good juice. But then, once I got here and things started clicking and I started, just gaining that confidence. That's what I try to do every day now.
This next series coming up, I feel like you guys have been on the road for 3 of the last 4 series, been long series too. You got that day off yesterday. That's all you got. You're right back to the 6-game schedule. How important is it to come out back to Range Riders baseball for this series, get you guys back on track for the second half?
Oh, I mean, it's huge. I mean, if we got to come out swinging, we got to come out throwing the rock. We had an off day yesterday. We're back at home. Like you said, it's been a long couple weeks. So, I mean, being back at home, being comfortable and just, in front of the home fans and stuff like that, it would be, we got to get off on the right foot here and get that snowball moving in the right direction so that we can start taking off again here.
And then a little light one for you. Last week, you kind of talked about how Gabe's kind of on your heels.
Yeah.
The home run derby. Do you guys have any side bets or anything going on saying, like, if you pass me by season's end, I'm taking you out to dinner? Anything like that going on with him?
No, we don't have any side bets, but every time he hits one, he lets me know.
Oh, he does?
Every time. He's like, Kirtley, I'm on that tail. I'm on that tail. But, I mean, his job is to try and take it from me, and my job is to not give it up. So it just is what it is. That's the game, and I love it. Gabe's an awesome guy, and he's hilarious, and I love the home run race. So let's do it.